Hello everyone, my name is Sugar Geek, and welcome to my very first Pokemon video. In case you weren't aware, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I've been playing the games ever since I was a little kid. And in honor of the Pokemon Go phenomenon that is going on right now, I'm going to give you a top 10 list for the worst designed Pokemon. I know it's a negative list, but hey, I'll also be doing a best designed Pokemon top 10 list too. So, we gotta have the worst list first. Now, in this list, I'll be focusing on the original 151 Pokemon. And the reason I've chosen these Pokemon is because I feel like their designs are too generic or too simple, or they don't stand out, they're not unique in some way. To me, a Pokemon should stand out. It's supposed to be a unique monster. Now, these Pokemon, I feel like if you were to show them to someone who's never played a Pokemon game before and you really want them to like Pokemon and really want to introduce it to them, these are some of the worst choices that you can have. Now, a lot of Pokemon on this list I actually like a lot, so it was kind of hard for me to make it, but I'm really trying to focus on what their designs are and really are they the best compared to the other Pokemon in the first games. Now, this is just my silly opinion on these Pokemon here. If you think these designs are great, hey, that's wonderful. These are the Pokemon that I think could have been designed better. Alright, so number 10. And I'm so sorry to say this, but Charizard. Yeah, Charizard. Now, I absolutely love Charizard. He's always been one of my favorites. I always pick Charmander as my starter. But unfortunately, Charizard is too generic. He just looks like a red dragon. Aside from his flame-tipped tail, there really isn't anything special about him. As cool as he looks, he's just way too generic, especially for a fully evolved Pokemon. But I will say, Mega Charizard does look awesome, both of them. Alright, so number 9, Pidgeot. Unfortunately with Pidgeot, it's just a bird. Besides its tuft of feathers on its head, nothing really stands out on Pidgeot. It's just a brown bird, very simple looking. There's plenty of brown birds, you can just look outside and see one. Now I will say, Mega Pidgeot looks pretty cool, definitely stands out, so that's not so bad. Number 8, Tangela. To me, Tangela looks like a ball of yarn with red boots on. It's a weird design. I do get it. I get the point of it. Its face is always hidden, so we never really truly know what it looks like. But from what we do see of it, it almost seems a little lazy. It's just it looks like a bunch of messy hair. And the red kind of looks weird on a grass type Pokemon, at least to me. I think it could have been designed a little better. Number 7, Persian. Now, I do think Persians are very pretty looking, but it's just a mountain lion. Nothing really stands out on it. It just looks like a cat. I mean, I know Meowth obviously looks like a cat, but at least he's got that coin on its head, and it's very prominent. And Persian, it just turns into a tiny jewel. It's barely noticeable. So unfortunately, this Pokemon is way too simple for me. Number 6, Mew. Now, I get Mew. It's not really supposed to look like anything in particular. It's supposed to sort of look like a fetus, I guess, since it is the ancestor of all Pokemon, or has the genetic material of all Pokemon. But it's just, I don't know, too simple. It sort of looks like a cat with a long tail. That's all it really is. So, unfortunately, it falls on this list, especially because it's a legendary. It's just a very, very simple looking legendary. Number 5, Wigglytuff. Now, there are a lot of pink round Pokemon in the first generation. We have, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Clefairy, Clefable, and Chansey. And out of all of them, Wigglytuff is the worst designed, I guess. I don't really find it all that cute. I think Jigglypuff is cute, so it's got points going for it, but Wigglytuff is just an elongated Jigglypuff. At least Clefairy and Café will have wings on it. There's something more to it, and Chansey has the egg in his pouch. Out of all of them, Wigglytuff unfortunately is the worst designed. Number 4, Rattata. I know it is a pre-evolution, and most pre-evolutions are simpler, and I take that into consideration for this, but it's just a purple rat. I think Raticate looks pretty cool, but Rattata looks like a rat that fell into a paint can. It's just, there's nothing very special about it at all. Number 3, Dewgong. Now, I do think Dugongs are elegant and very lovely, but at the same time, it's just so simple. Even its name is an actual animal just spelled differently. It's just one color. The only thing special about it is the horn on its head. I think even Seal is better designed. There's more to it when it comes to at least its facial structure. And it's like, you know, it's got its tongue sticking out, something. Dewgong is just way, way too simple. There's just nothing all that special. It kind of looks like a sea lion. It's just, that's all it is, unfortunately. But it is lovely. So number 2, Electrode. Now, a lot of you guys probably saw this one coming. It's just like a living Pokeball. And why I chose Electrode over Voltorb is because, as I said before, pre-evolutions are supposed to be simple. So I can let Voltorb go for a pass, especially because he's got these cool angular looking eyes. But Electrode is the evolved form. It literally just got bigger and got a smile. Its eyes kind of went away. It just, you know, lines the eyes. So Electrode is, it stands out because it is so incredibly simple, because it's just a ball. But really, I think they could have done better than just a ball in Pokemon. Now let's do a quick recap before I give you the number 1. 10, Charizard for looking like a generic red dragon. Number 9, Pidgeot for just looking like a hawk, just a simple bird. 8, Tangela for not really having much to design. Most of it's covered, and the color scheme of it I feel is a bit odd. Number 7, Persian for just looking like a cat. Number 6, Mew for being overly simple and with the one color scheme. Number 5, Wigglytuff for being kind of unimaginative when compared to the other ones that look similar to it. Number 4, Rattata for just being a purple rat. Number 3, Dewgong for just looking like a sea lion, one color, very simple. Number 2, Electrode for just being a ball. And number 1 is Ekans. Yes, Ekans. I'm not sure if most of you saw this one coming, but it's just a snake. It's all it is. It's kind of like Rattata. They're both purple and they look very similar to what their animal counterparts are. But Ekans, I think, looks more like a snake than Rattata even looks like a rat. There's nothing special about it. It doesn't even have a forked tongue. This is definitely not the Pokemon I would show to someone who didn't know anything about Pokemon to try to introduce them, because if you were to show someone Ekans, they would feel like this game is nothing special. So that's my list of the top 10 worst designed Pokemon from the original generation. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be putting up a top 10 best designed Pokemon from the original generation. So please subscribe if you want to see that video when it comes out. If you like this video, please give it a like. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you next time.